Pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards.
Now at the plate, Terrence Jordan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Terrence Jordan.
Hey, come on now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, too late. Too late.
Here's the 2-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Benintendi, the runner at third. Jordan at second with 2 gone. Three and 2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, nice rotation. Take yours.
That's wide, 2-0. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Striding in for Boston, Jesse Winker. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Boys, get any base. 2 outs now.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 3-0.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, Griffin and Ricketts, kid, Griffin and Ricketts.
Hammers it to deep right field. O'Neill ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Hey, eat it, cut it right there.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count.
Run your team straight down. Here we go.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. This is foul right side. Set to deal on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Hayward stands at second with no outs. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this of the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Trey Mancini.
The left fielder, Trey.
He's set. Here it comes, and that misses for ball 1.
Drive it right here. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Here we go.
Roll it up. Roll it up. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
1-2 now. None out. Runners at first and second. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Bobby Bradley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1, a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Digging in, Trevor Story. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, you're pitch.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on the left. Let's go.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Right to him. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, you got no one.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Bauer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The count now at 2-2.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Antonio Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, home.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
There you go.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Hey, you got one.
And this one's in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Hey, come on now.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
This is you. Let's go.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
Down and away, ball 1.
Come on. That was a strike. 2 down. You got 2 down. Let's get down here. Right now. Here we go.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Nelly Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to hit like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, get him yourself. Strike him out right now.
Get your pitches ready. Let's go, big guy. Your spot.
Lifted the other way to left center. Benintendi in pursuit. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Terrence Jordan. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Towards second.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Get your pitch. Let's go.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Blake Swihart would be next. Hit back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Indians nothing. Standing in, Eric Gonzalez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boy to start driving in some runs.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So striding in, Blake Swihart as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pops this one up. Ramirez in foul ground. One away. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
Number 2, shortstop.
First pitch
Franklin
on its way.
Barreto.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Gonzalez is there, 2 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
I got it.
Story is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Trey.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Fouled off.
Hey, nobody.
The pitch. Hit hard to short. Barreto's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Bradley.
Now batting, first baseman.
Infield
Bobby
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up and win again.
Smoke on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, let's go, big dog.
Let him go.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Indians nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Mancini sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Terrence Jordan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh? Hey, come on now, one time, right here, right here.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. O'Neill is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2-1 now. Jordan, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
It's for a good one, huh? Sweet.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. 2 on here with 1 man out. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ball 1.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
1-1 the count now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Hey, we got 1 here.
From the belt, the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Go, guys.
Leading off for the Indians,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nelly.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out. Hey, I need you right here. One
Set to
time.
deliver the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All right, great take, great take. See it up. Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
His line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Yeah, let her rip. Let her rip.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in.
One down now, one down.
Pause, now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Zimmer leads off first with one away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. The 1-0 home. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's not going to get him as he strikes second. Runner at second here with one man out.
Go, 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 go.
The 2-1 home. Drives it the other way to deep right. O'Neill racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And they're runners at the corners now. Foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's Jason Hayward now. A hit and two tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, get him with your best
The
pitch
windup
right here.
and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Find it.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. Third at bat in this one, but he's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0.
Pull away.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer to the left side. Story scoops it up. And that's the 2nd out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
This one doesn't look good so far. By a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped up. Devers on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Gordon is underneath this one, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the second out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Bobby Bradley. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And there's ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. Jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. At the plate, Antonio Nunez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Antonio.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, no out here. Get your pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count. Come on now, get your pitch up there. One down, one down.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Derek Jordan.
From the stretch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Benintendi leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hot shot on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Hit in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The designated hitter,
First pitch of the at bat on its way, and a fastball just misses for ball one.
Let it rip.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. One out, nobody on.
Come on, try.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Popped him up. Jordan is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Bradley Jr.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, make it yours.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gonzalez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next will be the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Winker.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Blake Swihart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Good rip on it, huh?
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, come on, guys.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Lays off 1-0. Swihart at second. Barreto at first. 2 out in the inning.
Big dog, we need you.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Neil Ramirez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Neil Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Antonio Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, 2 down here. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, take the short way.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Wait for your pitch up there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Indians nothing. Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Right here. Need ya.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Number 36.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. The 0-1 delivery. Called strike 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, no one batting right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. A good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hayward, the runner at second with 1 away.
No one better. Let's go. Come on, Indian. You got one here.
Down to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Mancini.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter. He's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that is into right field, the base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hey, keep it going up there. Watch out now.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the road. Let's go. Drive him in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Trevor Story, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey, come on, boys. You got to hold him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go. Come on, big dog. Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, your pitch. No one better. Hey, get the pitch right now. Hey, no one better, huh? Let's go, Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Hey, big moment right here. We need you. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Scott Pierce enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The left fielder. And
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So we got him swinging. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
the first baseman, number 10.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Terrence Jordan. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
All right, come on now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Another try at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Let's turn it now.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Mancini is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Chad Green is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelly Rodriguez. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that'll bring in the San Diego product,
Now
Bradley
batting,
Zimmer.
center
He's
fielder.
working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Zimmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
All right, come on now.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Come on, baby, get the pitch up there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So
Now
digging in now, Francisco
catcher.
Mejia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the season. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.